Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully today we finish Wytchwood. Also, welcome on in, Elemental. How you doing? Let's see where we left off. Alright. We gotta craft a Magi Sharp XL for the big pig. Alright, let's start this off. So we've gone to the wolf, we've done the hog, and we've done the hawk. So now we actually just have to go to the mountain. So now, go to journal. We'll, Alright, so now, how do we get to the mountain, by the way? So let's go to the village, I guess. Maybe that's how we get there. So I haven't unlocked the mountain area. So maybe we can get through here. Ah, here we go. We gotta go to that way. Here we go, up to the mountain. Okay. Ooh. How do we make a trap? Come on, come closer. Yes! There we go. Come on. Yes. Go closer. Go closer. There we go. So we still need red peppers. Here we go. Alright, so now... So how do we make the frozen treat? Okay. Slowly collecting new stuff. Alright. Let's grab this. So I'll need to get a lot of those. There we go. All right. No less crudely constructed than other snowmen that surround it, something in this is nevertheless off about this one in particular. Whether it's too many limbs, the stitched mouth, or the trio of antlers, it irresistibly beckons your touch. And as soon as your fingertips touch its cold surface, it falls completely to pieces. There we go. All right. I think we've gotten enough winter items. We're gonna have to go to many other places to start crafting a lot of shit. There we go. Calm down. There we go. Stop right there. The court isn't accepting peasant complaints at the moment. Who are they calling a peasant? Well, whatever you are, you're not on the list. The stag is holding a very prestigious banquet. If you want to air your grievances to the one of the royals, you might have better luck with the buck. Let's talk with this buck after I chop this wood. Stay back, spirit. I have nothing you want. Keep your wits about you, boy. I'm just an old woman. Oh, so you are. My apologies. One can never be too careful traveling about the mountainside. Plenty of tricksters like to disguise themselves and play pranks on me. I meant no disrespect. None taken. What are you doing out in the cold, anyway? I've come to collect ice berries for my brother's coronation. He's going to be crowned king of the whole realm today. King? According to whom? Well, according to him, I suppose. He is the eldest, after all. He says it's in his destiny. Some days, I'm not so sure, though. I feel like I should be doing more than just tending to the castle's gardens. So he gets to be king, and you get to pick berries till your fingers fall off. It's not so bad. I like the crisp air and fresh snow. There's something magical about the wilderness. But listen to me prattle on. I still need to collect the ice berries my brother requested. He's very particular when it comes to, well, anything, really. A job shared is done twice as quickly. Let me help you before the frost bites. Why, thank you. I am getting a bit chilly. I only need a few more ice berries. Any luck finding those ice berries? I have more than enough. Just look at that wonderful bounty you've gathered. He gladly takes the berries from you and places them in his pack. It was no problem at all. The stroll through the brisk air was quite refreshing. If only my brother cared so much for the beauty of this place, he's always been content staying amidst the nobles of his court. I should like to meet this brother of yours. He sounds like quite the ruler. Well, why didn't you say so? I'd be happy to invite you to the castle. The buck slips his arm towards you in a gentlemanly fashion. You take it with your gnarled claws and nod. Let's be off, then, shall we? The prince isn't accepting peasant complaints. Scat, you old crow. How dare you speak to my guest with that tone? Apologies, sir. I didn't know she was one of your guests. Don't apologize to me. I'm not the one you disrespected. Right, I'm so sorry, miss. What I meant to say was, welcome to the court of the magnificent and benevolent stag. Louder and with more pomp, please. I hereby welcome thee, lady of the swamp. Lady of the swamp, to celebrate with us on this most auspicious day, the bequeathing of the kingdom to he whose antlers reach the hithermost clouds and shine with justice and... That will do just fine. Carry on guarding. Right. The buck turns to you and nods to his pack. I've got to prepare these berries for the ceremony and do some final pruning in the hedge maze. I'll meet you inside. Alright, nothing in here. Sitting upon a lofty throne, the prince looms over his court of nobles. Not too many tiny cakes. They can't outnumber the tarts. And where is my useless brother with those berries? Everything must be perfect for my coronation. I think I saw him slink off to the garden, sire, no doubt shirking his royal duties once again. Ingrate, I do ever so much for that little rascal, and he doesn't even bother to show me the respect I deserve. I should have had him exiled long ago, if only he weren't my brother. A fantastic idea, your grace. He will be shown the door as soon as the ceremony is concluded, I assure you. Ha! My days of sharing the throne with that dandelion are almost over. It is best he lives out his days on the mountain. Lord knows it's where he belongs. The stag's eyes narrow suspiciously at a cluster of nobles. Speaking of my brother, have you three taken care of the statue in the hedge maze? Oh, yes, your majesty. Just as you requested. Don't worry yourself, my lord. The nobles exchange hurried whispers, but you can't hear them clearly. I wonder what all this fuss has to do with the measly statue. Something doesn't feel right. Perhaps I ought to take a look at it myself. Let's find the statue. At the foot of the marble statue is a cracked and weather-beaten plaque. You wipe snow from the engraved slab and find that large chunks have been hewn away from it. Only a few words are still legible. Stag. Rightful heir and ruler. Revealed. The choice of words is quite convenient for our royal aspirant. I wonder what the rest of the story has to say about the matter. You pick a tuft of colorful fur caught on the statue's raised hoof. It looks to be from a very expensive piece of clothing. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them know the secrets of the statue. There's so much I need to make. Oh my god. How do I make the truth serum? Okay. All right. All right. We'll start with the fields. We'll get some of the strings, the crow's feet. We're gonna need a lot. Excuse me. All right. There should be some along the road, like around here. Yep, there's one. All right. All right, first off, I need to make a lot of those. I need one of these, which means I need to go to the swamp. But first, alright, we got the hat for this. We still need these, which again requires these, which again then requires those and these. So a lot. And then I also need these, which requires that. So much to do. All right. I need more reeds now. So now, inventory. There we go. And that is in this. We got a truth serum now. We still need this, which requires that. Which we need these. Which I have 3 of, which should be good. This, of course, needs the wolf's tail, which needs this. Which needs this. Which needs this. Which means this. Alright. So now, inventory. Let's move that over there. There's that. There's that. Just in case, though, we're also going to get some eggs. You never know when we need more eggs. There we go. Now we're going to get more straw. Here we go. There we go. All right. So now we need these, which requires those, which requires this, which requires this, which requires that. So now we go to the swamp. So now we go to the teleporter. Which is over here. Hello, cow. Let's grab that just in case. Swamp, 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 swamp. Go. All right. So now we make these, which means we make this. Hold on. How do I make these? Perfect. So I do need one of those iguana eyes. There we go. I got what I needed. Goodbye. Alright. So now, we go to the forest. And we get the snot from those little gremlins. So we need these. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I need another goblin. I just don't know where they are. Ah, up here. Perfect. Goodbye. Alright. So now I can make one of these. I can get a giblet. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here, grab this. There we go. Time to go home. Alright, so now we go back to the field so we can get the turkey giblet. I need one of those. Alright. We'll pick that up. And that. Alright, the turkey should be somewhere up here. Okay, I'll leave. Jesus. Alright. So now... Alright. Journal. Yeah, alright. Now we're gonna go wrap around. Grab that. Just pick up whatever we can on the way back to the teleporter. There we go. Now, I believe we can, Alright, where is the whetstone? H. Journal. Ah, yeah, the match, that thing. Time to go to the mountain. Alright. Inventory. Frostling snow. I don't know how to make that. So let's go to the journal. Alright. How do I get that is the question. Alright, now I need to find the rabbits. Ah, that's how. Oh, a snare trap. Alright, I need another one of you. Go on. Go on. There we go. I need one more. So I need one more of these, which means I need one more of these, which means I need this. There we go. I need another rabbit. Aha, there's a rabbit. There we go, we got that. Now, we get that. Put that there. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Aha! All right. Let's go to the hog now. Let's slowly turn in these one by one. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up stuff. They're in the village. Okay. Oh no, they're in the market, I think. Alright. Alright, let's go talk to this lovely pig. Just think of how much more brutal you could be with a brand new sharpener. The sow slowly grinds the blade of her cleaver across the new wet stone, sending flecks of rust flying. She plucks a hair from her own chin and tests the keenness of the edge by splitting it in half. Ho ho! Not bad at all. Go on, take this old stone and throw it in the trash bin. Alright. This ham is almost ready for dinner. It just needs one more helping of soul food. Something special from that brutish butcher will be the last ingredient I need. You toss the old brick into the effigy's ravenous maw, and it cracks it to dust within moments. With its final meal of bricks, the porcine simulacrum swells to monstrous proportions. A rattling laugh chills your blood as the old man's spirit looks upon your work. Aha! What a proper beggar's feast that is! I thank you for the kind gesture, but I still don't see how this will bring justice to those wretched swine. Just you wait, I have to fire up the barbecue first. Striking a spark into the pit, you set the tinder alight. You take a step back, watching the orange flames leap high into the air. The porcine effigy blackens as you tend to the fire and fuss over the coals. A succulent aroma begins to waft on the wind. The old man licks his translucent lips hungrily. I swear, I can almost smell a delicious roast. Hello, Dogapod, how you doing? If only it were real. Over the sound of crackling logs, you hear a crowd of footsteps come paddling down the road towards the cooking pit. Over here, I knew I smelled something good. It's the others, my friends. You've come back. Aye, a ghost. No, wait, is that old man McGraw? Say it ain't so, old-timer. When you never showed up for the morning head count, we all feared the worst. It is true. I ended up as pig food. Can you believe that? I worried you all would face the same fate as me. However, did you escape the hog farm? It was the strangest thing. The swine sisters started complaining about the weather being too hot, even though it's pretty chilly if you ask me. All of a sudden, they bolted out into the woods, squealing all the way, left the gate wide open and everything. Then we smelled something delightful in the breeze and couldn't resist. It's been so long since we've had anything other than pig slop. Gosh, that smells so good. Is it barbecue? Where did you get all that food? In place of the brick, sticks, and straw, the porcine effigy has split into a mountain of delectable sizzling meats. Ham, sausage, bacon, it all looks so delicious. What a wonder, it is truly a feast, thank you. What did I tell you? Enjoy yourself for a little while longer and be at peace. The starving crowd happily helps themselves to the feast, cheering, laughing, and praising the old ghost's name. You see something twinkle amongst the cooling coals of the cooking pit. Warm to the touch, you pick out a piece of greasy gristle from the soot. On closer inspection, it appears to be 3 separate chunks, one fat piece, one long piece, and one small piece. The souls of the pigs. I need an alchemist stone, which means I need one of these, which means I need one of these, which means I need to go to the docks. Which means I think I need one of these. Which means I need one of these. Or possibly one of these. We don't know yet, but we'll find out. Excuse me. Hopefully we finish this game today. It's been a long journey. Oh god, my nose is a little sensitive today. Ow. Okay, you know what? Inventory. There we go. Fuck you. How do I get these shells, though? Oh wait, maybe I can pickpocket it. Aha! Alright. Runara, how about you? I'm doing good. Hopefully finishing this game today. I'm very excited. We're getting to the thrilling conclusion of this game. Now, where is the axe? There it is. Alright. Time to get a changeling. Alright. Where is the alchemist? Aha, this way. Don't mind me. Not over here. Okay. I think it's over here then. Yep, here we go. I've still got the distilling equipment in my workshop. Just bring me these ingredients to make a new alchemist stone. There's the alchemist alloy. There's the spines. And then there's the egg. Collecting all the components into his arms, the rumpling disappears into his little treehouse. You can't tell exactly what he's doing inside, but the sounds and smells emanating from the chimney make you think it's better left unknown. He emerges sometime later with singed eyebrows and foggy glasses. Eureka! I've done it! He holds out a glowing emerald with a pair of iron tongs. Here, go ahead, it's yours. You appraise the glittering jewel. It's abnormally heavy in your hands. Very pretty. The little man's giggling abruptly stops, and his face falters with disbelief. Oh, What's the matter? You seem disappointed. Oh, it's nothing. This is just not what I was expecting is all. He strokes his beard thoughtfully. I guess I should have told you earlier, but there's a slight, curse to the stone. It can only be touched by one whose heart is free of avarice. How convenient of you to leave that part out. Since you went all to all the trouble of tracking me down. I just assumed you were in it for the gold. Oh my, no. I don't care much for the wretched stuff. This gold is meant for someone else. Well, I gave you what you asked for. Our deal is done. Now leave me in peace. All right. No need to be rude. I've got to bring the stone back to the millers. Please leave me alone, pumpkin man. While I'm here, might as well snip snip. Never know if I'll ever need those again. You're back! The Hawk will return with his goons any minute now. Don't worry. I've got a solution to your monetary problems right here. You hold up the alchemist stone proudly. Oh, that's a very fine jewel. But I don't think it will be nearly enough to satisfy the Hawk. Just stand back and watch. All this grain is just waiting to be spun into gold. Place the stone into the barrel of grain, and it melts through the kernels like butter. The barrel bursts under the weight of glittering golden coins, spilling out onto the floor. Wow! It's a miracle! Hey, thank you for the host star. How you doing? You touch the alchemist stone to a bushel of straw, and it instantly transforms into a mound of sparkling riches. Amazing! I can't believe my eyes! You roll the alchemist stone into a bag of flour, and the mountains of golden dust rip through the canvas sack. How is this possible? I've never seen so much gold in my life. Before the millers can so much as count a single coin, the door crashes open. The Hawk strides into the mill. Hey, Burb. And I'm doing well, Scar, just hopefully finishing up this game today. The Hawk strides into the mill, flanked by a pair of guards cracking their knuckles. Time's up. Where's my money? Yeah, pay up, squirts. My Master Hawk, not to worry. We've got your payment right here. His eyes open wide at the sight of piles of gold strewn about the mill. What? But how? Never you mind how. This should be more than enough to cover the costs of the miller's debts and the deed to the property. I don't understand. Unless... No, it can't be. He points a hooked talon at you, accusingly. You're the Rumpling. There's no other explanation. Guards, seize her! The two goons leap forward and grab you roughly by the arms. You're making a terrible mistake. Just take your money and leave these good people in peace. Don't play smart with me, imp. I know how the legend goes. I've caught you, and now you must give me my weight in gold. Haha, I'm rich. I'll lock you up and squeeze you for every penny you've got. I'll be the wealthiest hawk in the entire kingdom. No, the entire world. Now, pay out my first installment, Rumpling. He outstretches his hand towards you greedily. As you wish. You dangle the alchemist stone out over his palm. No sooner does the cold stone touch the hawk's skin than a brilliant flash of yellow light engulfs the mill. When the light fades, the hawk stands before you, transmuted into a solid gold statue. What magic is this? Horrified, the two soldiers beat a hasty retreat through the door. What happened? Is he okay? You tuck the stone safely back into your satchel and give the hawk statue a pat. I think this should set you up nicely. Just don't go spending it all in one place. Thank you. How could we ever make this up to you? Live a rich and full life. That ought to be enough for anyone. You notice a stray feather glinting on the floor. You pluck the golden feather and run your fingers along the gleaming barbules. It makes a sound like coins falling into a wishing well. The soul of the hawk. This is my payment. The hawk quest has been completed. We only have a few more to do. Now we return to the huntsman with our silver bullet for the wolf. How dare you try to shoot me? Time to go home. I was trusting you. Listen, you're hitting on women and trying to kill them and eat them. You gotta go. The wolf in this game is literally dragging women into the forest and murdering them. So I don't think you're this wolf, Scar. By Abraham's beard, you're right. What I need is a silver bullet. This is perfect. That wolf won't know what hits him. I'll meet you at the Darkwood and we'll put an end to his terror once and for all. With bullet and blunderbuss in hand, the huntsman jogs off down the road towards the swamp. I sure hope he finds his bravery along the way, or it won't matter what sort of slug he's slinging. Alright, let's make another one. Time to go home. All right, we're going to the swamp now. To the swamp. Into the Darkwood. Oh, God. You find yourself looking down the gaping mouth of a gun muzzle. Who's there? Show yourself! Don't you point that thing at me. Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. It's just so darn dark here, I can hardly see my own shadow. Why do you think they call it the Darkwood? Keep your head on your shoulders, lad. We've got a big bad wolf to bring down. Right. Haha. I'm totally not afraid of a vicious 7-foot-tall killer who makes his home in a forest as black as night. You need to concentrate on the task at hand. We only have one silver bullet, and if the wolf catches even the smallest whiff of our plan, it's curtains for us. Haha. No pressure. So what exactly is the plan? The wolf is waiting in his cabin. I'll sneak up and lure him to you with my puppet, just as I did before at the tavern. Meanwhile, you'll find a good hiding spot and ready your gun. And this time, I won't wimp out. I've got the silver bullet. So, do you know which way to the wolf's cabin? I can't really make out a path or anything. Let me worry about that. You just get yourself ready. And remember, don't miss. You squeeze through the gaps in the trees and duck under a claw-like branches, but you've somehow managed to end up right back where you started. Ah, I'll never make head nor tail of these pathways. Perhaps I should ask someone with a bird's eye view. A keen-eyed owl inspects you from its roost. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Well, hoo-hoo to you too. I wonder what it is you're trying to say. Alright, how do I make this? Alright. I'm gonna need a lot for this. Okay. So, for that, we'll need three separate traps of these. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll need these, which requires 2 more. There we go. And then for this, we'll need a Mimic's Toe, which needs this. Which means we need to go to the graveyard as well. Alright, we got a lot of crafting to do here. Alright. Alright, we're good here. Alright. So let's get to the teleporter. Ignore me, please, please, please. Alright. So first let's go to the graveyard to get that bone. Because that's we only need one. Which means, hold up, inventory. Alright. Okay. Let's see if we can find this bone. Bone. No bone there. There we go. Now, we go to the village, and let's actually first go here, village and market, forest. All right, so we're gonna go to the forest first and get the 2 blue bird feathers. There we go. Alright, we got the 2 bird feathers. Now we need the toe and so we need to go to the village for that. Alright. Now I need a mimic chest. The wolf has not been solved yet. I still have a long ways to go for the wolf. I'm currently doing the wolf's thing right now. So now I need to go to the mountains. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's go to the mountain now. Ugh. Up the slopes of the mountain, you spot a camp of dangerous-looking fur trappers, sharpening their spears. No need to bother them just yet. Ooh. All right. No, thank you. I know I can get some up here, I just don't know where. It's in either the piles or the logs. I think it's in the piles. I just have to be lucky with it, you know? I have gotten them previously up here. Now let's go to the forest then and find some then. If we can't get any there. There we go. There we go. Haha. Now we go to the swamp. Excuse me. And we talk to the owl. Don't mind me, don't mind me. We're going to the Darkwood. Alright. You wave your linguistic scroll at the owl, magical quill at the ready. Well, speak up. Hoo, hoo, hoo. The quill scribbles across the parchment of its own accord, translating the owl's hoots into something more understandable. Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. What does that even mean? I thought owls were supposed to be wise. Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. Alright, so let's go to west. West. North. North. East. South. East. North. That must be the wolf's cabin up ahead. He's expecting Little Red to come knocking, so I'll need to use the puppet to lure him into the huntsman's ambush. You puppet the red-hooded doll to the door of the wolf's rickety cabin. An evil light glows from within, casting eerie shadows on the ground. You lift the puppet's head to peep through the window, spotting chewed bones and torn rags littering the floor, but no sign of the wolf. Suddenly, yellow eyes stab out of the shadows. There you are, my delectable little pork chop. I was beginning to think you'd have forgotten about me. Through the strings of the puppet, a chill runs down your spine as your animal instincts can't help but scream one thing: run. Preferring to hunt under the cover of darkness, the wolf pauses to snuff out a glimmering wisp. You'll need to use these wisps to your advantage if you hope to outrun the wolf. The wolf's claws close around the puppet as if to open his jaw wide to swallow it whole. Before he can snatch up the doll in his teeth, you yank its invisible strings, pulling the puppet out of his grasp and back to your hiding spot. Drat, I'll need to start over again. He's fast, but the wisp light might be enough to distract him. See nothing? You see nothing? At your command, the puppet comes to a halt at the center of a moonlit clearing. The wolf bursts out of the shadows, gripped by ferocious rage. Ha ha ha! There's no place left to hide, little piggy. You're mine now, all mine. Baring his fangs, the wolf pounces into the air with tremendous force. The sound of thunder roars loudly from across the clearing. Crows scatter into the night air, and the dark wood falls silent. Blinking in disbelief, the wolf staggers to a stop. He glances down at his chest where a crimson spot blossoms out of his vest. The huntsman reveals himself from the bushes, holding his smoking weapon anxiously. You shot me. The beast crashes to the ground, exhaling his final breath, his glassy-eyed transfix on the full moon high above. Hesitantly, the huntsman boggles at the wolf before a triumphant grin crosses his face. I did it! I actually did it! I defeated the wolf! Don't forget that you had some help, kid. This villain won't hunt any longer, and that's what really matters. As the huntsman strikes a courageous pose atop his trophy, something pearly white falls out of the wolf's mouth. You pick up a glistening fang, broken by the wolf's fall. From deep inside the bloody tooth, you can faintly hear the whimpering of a dog, the soul of the wolf. Ooh. Alright. So, we're gonna go to the fields and make 2 more traps and get more bird's feet, because I don't know how many truth serums I'm gonna need. so. Let's get some of these leaves. And then get some of those little barbed bubbles, bubbles. I gotta go, so take care now. Alright, Scar, do take care of yourself as well. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry that we murdered you. There we go. Alright, let's get some crow's feet now. I'm never gonna recognize him as my own kind. There we go. Now we shall go to the mountain. Alright. Now we shall go deal with the stag. Here we go. Interrogate the nobles of the court. Let's go, jabby them with the truth serum now. You stick your syringe into a plump macaroon and offer it up to the nearest nobleman on the silver platter. He pops it into his mouth and without even looking at you. The broken plaque in the hedge maze, would you happen to know anything about it? The noble's eyes flutter and they speak as if conversing with themselves. Can you believe the audacity of the stag? He broke it. He should have been the one disposing of the pieces. Well, I couldn't be bothered to do such a menial labor. Can you imagine? So anyway, I just tossed my piece into the southeast corner of the maze. Next time he should get some of the servants to do his dirty work. You snap your finger at the noble. They sneer at you for a moment before returning to their wine as if nothing had happened. You slather a cracker with liver and plate and drizzle some scintillating serum over top. Soon enough, a nobleman licks his lips and indulges himself. What do you know about the statue in the hedge maze? The nobleman scratches his chin absent-mindedly. Oh, you mean the one of the stag smashed up? I'm not really supposed to talk about it. But he told me to get rid of some chunk of marble. Terrible heavy thing. Anyway, I just left it behind one of the wooden benches in the maze. Did he really expect me to lug it around all the way out of the castle? You snap your finger and the noble immediately goes back to snacking as if nothing has happened. Alright, I'm gonna pause this right here. I'll be right back. I need to go do something. Alright. You there, freshen up my wine. Nodding politely, you dip your syringe into her glass and squeeze out a good amount of the purple liquid. She sips it with her nose high in the air. Hold on, sorry, I'm getting something to eat. There's a broken plaque in the hedge maze. What do you know about it? The plaque? It's the last time I help out the stag, I'll tell you that much. He was whining about a prophecy, or some such nonsense. Told me to get rid of a piece of the plaque for him. I tore my finest winter muff, trying to get to grips with the damn thing. So I left it under the big tree in the middle of the hedge maze. You snap your fingers and the nobleman makes a disappointed frown. She pulls up her collar in a huff and rejoins the party as if nothing happened. Wedged under the tree's forking roots lies a jagged piece of stone. Just as described, a piece of the plaque seems to have been kicked under the bench and forgotten. Buried beneath a heaping of snow. You finally managed to find a hunk of stone. That looks like the last piece of the plaque. I'll have to reassemble them at the stag statue if I want to make sense of this. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them knows the secrets of the statue. You snap the broken chunks of marble back into place. Despite some marring on the surface, you can read the plaque quite clearly now. The Buck and the Stag, a tale of two princes. Only one destined to be the rightful the heir and ruler. Excuse me, sorry. The king will be revealed by the touch of the truest crystal flower. It looks like the stag is trying to cut his dear brother out of his birthright. I wonder what the business of the crystal flower. The buck knows his way around a garden. Perhaps he'll have some idea. I'm gonna get a drink. We're getting to the final bits of this game. It's taken 4 streams to do, but I'm excited. Licking his ears, the youngest gardener puts his pruning shears down at your approach. Hello again. Lovely day for a walk in the hedge maze. Granted, you don't get lost. Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about a crystal flower, would you? Crystal flowers? Why, they're very, very rare. It's said that they only grow in a cave at the highest peak of the mountain. According to legend, the truth of one's heart is refracted in the facets of each frosted petal. Why do you ask? No reason. I just thought one might make a nice gift for your brother's big day. Hey, you're right. That's a brilliant idea. What better gift from the court's gardener than a beautiful crystal flower? Oh, but the trek up the mountain is perilous. I don't know if I have what it takes. Nonsense. I was heading up that way anyways. You just stay close behind. Really? You'd help me? Well, all right. What are we waiting for then? Meet me out by the slopes and we'll get underway. This gives me time to eat while we walk up there. see the buck hiding behind a bush, anxiously watching something up ahead. What's the matter? Did you get cold feet already? Shh! They'll hear you. Look! Through the pine boughs, you can make out figures moving across the snow. They're covered in warm pelts and carry sharp-looking spears. The royal trappers. They keep my brother's court supplied with furs, but they've been out here for so long they'll hunt anything that moves. It would be a shame if those antlers of yours ended up as someone's trophy. Wait here and let me deal with them. All right, be careful. All right. All right, let us see what we need to make now. All right. So I need to make several of these. So to do that, we'll need the tiers of spectrals. We'll need water, which means we'll need these. Oh, God. Which means the best place to do that would be town, because then we can immediately go to the graveyard, which is down south, I believe. We'll have to go back to the jungle forest thing. Sorry. So we need some more of those little barbed circles first. How many more can we find? Oh, there's some up here. Excuse me. All right. I think we have enough. Alright, now let's find that, teleporter. But just in case. Let's get a few more of those. Alright. Teleporter should be right up here now. Alright, now we can go to the ghost, the graveyard. So first one, you're gonna need a lot of bats. Now, I'm thinking the crying ones need these. Alright, so now... No, not this way. I have to go up, I believe. Okay. Alright, so now... Yes, time to go home. So we need 2 of those and 2 of those, so we need the fields. Forest. Forest. Yeah, we can do this in the forest. We can do it all in the forest. Isn't there another one up here? No, there's not. So let me leave the area. And just come right back. Bam. Thought that would work. So there's one up north, I know. So while we're waiting, we can at least go to the fire pit and get some of those coals. There we go. Let's burn trees down. Bye. And I shall do it again. Where are you, tree? There you are. There we go. Alright, so now... One... I need another one now? I need 2 more changelings. Okay. So we're gonna go to the fields now. I can't remember the name of it. One moment, guys. So let us find those changelings and grab a few. That's one. Let's get the other one, which is in here. I saw you move, sir. Come in. Thank you. Those require these. Which requires this. There we go. So now we go to the mountain. Where are they? There we go. That's one. Oh, I need 4 of these. Oh, damn. Oh, I guess I only needed one. You glance at the buck hiding safely behind a tree at the far side of the camp. Making a raven's call, you signal for him to join you. The buck picks his way through the frozen trappers. Are they gonna be okay? They might catch a case of the sniffles. Nothing a nice warm bowl of soup won't fix. One moment. Sorry, I wanted to mute myself while I sneeze. There we go. I think I know a way up. I'll meet you ahead. Come join me when you're ready. Ooh, a locker. Be careful. Before you stands a looming rock. Not even the most determined climber could hope to scale it. I thought you said you knew a way up the peak. Well, you see, this is the Great Geyser. When the air is cold enough, the water erupting from it freezes solid. I thought it might give us something to climb up. You look into the dry crater at the bottom of the sheer cliff. I don't see much erupting happening down there. It's been dormant for a few seasons now. I kinda hoped we'd get lucky. I don't trust any luck with that. I don't make myself. You may take a moment to ponder your situation and eye the small geysers nearby, frequently spewing steam up in the frosty air. I suppose these other waterspouts all draw from the same underground source. I think you're right. They started popping up shortly after the Great Geyser fell silent. Then I wager if we plug them up, we'll be able to make a big one blow its top again. Plug them with what? You turn your attention to the bleeding mountain goats digging for lichen nearby. Lichen, whatever. Those frosty beasts look about ripe the right diameter. Maybe I can coax some of them into position. All right. All right. We go to the village now. No, get back here. All right. Oh God. Bad dog. Bad dog. Ah! All right. So now we go to the swamp. Ah. All right. I think I need 3 of these, so that means... I need 3 of those. And 16 of those. Which means I'm gonna need a few of these. Let's find some more. All right. Those. There we go. There we go. Now, we're gonna need milk, but we also need rocks. Which means we need to go to the well. The well will have the most rocks for us. All right. Let's jump down the well. Whoops-a-daisy. Alright. 1, 2. There we go. Now we can make milk. Alright. Let us go down to the cow and say hello. Where's the cow? Where's the cow? There you are. Now we go to the town and get all those rocks. There's one. Alright, so far so good. How many do I have? I have 5 out of 8. I need 16. Seven out of 8. There we go. 8, 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. You see nothing. Just need 3 more. Just 3 more, 3 more. Two more. 1 more. Just need 1 more. There we go. let's go to the mountains. Alright. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Goodbye, guys. Where's the other one? There we go. With the plump bodies of braying ghosts clogging up the small geysers, the earth beneath your feet begins to grumble. The mountain goat's eyes go wide as the pressure builds beneath them. With no other outlet, the steam rushes towards the only opening left. With a deafening boom, the long dormant geyser erupts, sending a great spear of water high into the air. As the deluge reaches its apex, ice crystals begin to form in the mist, twinkling as they hang in the air. Bit by bit, they begin to build on each other, forming larger and larger crystals until it forms a great column of ice, rising all the way up towards the mountain peak. Ha! I can't believe it worked! Last one to the top is a spotted fawn. Let's go to the peak. Alright. We're gonna pause it right here for a moment. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. You stand at the mountain's peak, buffeted by wind and snow. Now then, where's this crystal cave you spoke of? I'm not sure. I think it should be just up ahead. But in this blizzard, I can hardly see my own nose. The buck jumps behind you, pointing to the frigid fog. Wait, what was that? You squint into the galing winds, unable to see anything but white. Probably just another mountain goat. I wouldn't be so sure. When I was little, my brother told me stories of the snowkin who lived up here. He said if I ever went up the mountain, the Snowkin would blow a great blizzard down upon me. He said they'd turn me around and give me false directions till I got lost and froze solid. Sounds to me like the Snowkin might be some kind of guardian spirits. And if they're aiming to keep people away from something, then surely they'll know where that something is. I have a notion to find our way as they do, but it will take a considerable quantity of their essence. That sounds dangerous. I'll just stay put then. I know better than to wander blind in a snowstorm. Alright, how do I make a melting pot? Alright, so we get the feathers. Need a lot of those. So now we go here, craft. It's time to go home. Alright, so we need more fairies, which means we gotta go back to the forest. Alright. I never thought I'd be out of fairies, honestly. I need one more, which is over here. Yeah, it's down here. Steed. Go to the mountain. No, back off. Back off, rabbit. Back off. Back off. No. Alright. Come on. There we go. Final one. I need one more. There we go. Now we go across. That's one. That's two. And that's three. Look, see how the snow swirls in a strange direction? Maybe the snow can know the path. You pile the mystical snow at the buck's feet and shield it from the howling winds. The flakes drift in the air like icy glitter. Oh, come on then. I'm getting chilly. You prod the snowdrift with a muttered invocation. Despite the chaotic storm, the snow crystals swirl into an icy ribbon and slowly trace a line up the mountain peak. There it goes! That must be the way to the crystal cave! He takes off after the trail like a shot. You hike up your skirt and do your best to keep up in the dense snow. Shall we? His face falls as you arrive at another sheer cliff. I don't understand. The snow stops here, but there isn't anything more than rocks. Did the snowkin mislead us? Are we lost? I don't know. I don't want to freeze solid. This is no dead end. Look. You gesture to the cliff where the eddies of swirling snow quickly gather. Within moments, the entire wall of rock is buried under fresh white powder. You reach out a clawed finger and touch the pure snow. It melts away to reveal a glittering opening in the stone. The crystal cave! You did it! Let's go in before we freeze to death. I'm certain the crystal flower must be inside. Oh dear. Look at all these flowers. I didn't think there'd be so many. I'm going to pick a whole bouquet. You stop the impetuous youth with a quick tug and mutter beneath your breath. Hold on. The prophecy mentioned the one true crystal flower. Those other flowers must be deception, meant to trap foolhardily would-be kings. Prophecy? What are you talking about? I only mean to say that we should find the best single flower for your brother's coronation. Good point. Quality over quantity. I think I see just the one right over there. It's this one. It's perfect. Just look at the refraction of the petals and the frosting on the leaves. Oh, but I seem to have forgotten my pruning shears back at the castle. Would you do the honors? I don't want to damage it. You snip the brittle stem of the flower, careful not to touch it directly. Prophecies can be nasty stuff to stick your fingers in. The buck holds the flower aloft, inhaling the blossom's magical aura. Wow, it smells just like powdered snow on a fresh pine tree. The moment it is interrupted by the shrill cries of aristocrats clamoring against each other. I found them, over here, my lord. In a rush of colorful fabrics and fancy hats, you find yourself surrounded by nobles. The stag steps out from the midst, looking irate. After everything I've done for you, this is how you repay me, brother? The young prince blinks in confusion. What are you doing here? Have I offended you somehow? Usurper, you thought you could slip off when I wasn't looking and steal the crown from me? You think I don't know about the prophecy of the crystal flower? Why does everyone keep talking about a prophecy? I picked this flower as a gift for you, brother. Fool, only the king can choose the true crystal flower, and you are not the king. The stag reaches down at his feet and plucks the closest flower. See, only I can. The stag never finishes his sentence, his defiant pose forever imprisoned inside solid ice. Oh, my brother, what have you done? You give the mystified buck a reassuring pat on the back as the nobles gather closer. The true king has been revealed indeed. King? You mean me? You are the prince after all, and I suppose that prophecy was pretty clear. Magic flowers are seldom wrong about this sort of thing. And if you tend to your kingdom with the same care you tend to your garden, you'll do just fine. The ring of nobles crowd around the buck. You know, I never cared much for that stag myself. I think a new ruler will shake things up a bit. You excuse yourself as they bow and praise the confused lad. Long live the king. Passing the frozen stag, your eyes catch something sticking out from the permafrost. You reach down and pick out a shard of translucent ice, careful not to cut yourself on the sharp edges. Despite the warmth of your palm, it does not melt. The soul of the stag. The souls of the stag, hawk, hogs, and wolf rattle inside your pack like angry insects. That's the last of these villains. Now it's time to put an end to this wretched business with the goat. It's time to go home. Now we return back to the goat and see why we made this deal in the first place. The goat paws the floor with a cloven hoof. You've returned. I was beginning to grow impatient. I would have thought patience to be one of your strong suits, but don't fret. I have brought you the last of your souls. Delicious, are they not? You know what to do. Shimmering sensations of the hawk wash over you, the nib of a quill scratching on parchment, coins clinking, the sharp snap of a closing padlock. Your eyes water at the smell of the hogs, grunting swine and buzzing flies. A cleaver falls onto a wooden block, blood, bone, meat. A chill runs through your fingers as the stag sockets into the wall, condensing laughter, schemes in the snow, pride, arrogance, hubris. Your mind sinks into the shadows in the presence of the wolf, soft footfalls padding through the dried leaves, hot breath, big eyes, sharp teeth. The collected souls vibrate with incandescent intensity. They seem to melt into their recesses, boiling away into tiny pinpricks of starlight. Soon, nothing remains of them except 12 smoldering scorch marks on the stone wall. Ah, well done, that's that. Our contract is fulfilled. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Hang on, what about your end of the deal? You said you would return my memories to me. Did I? Well, perhaps I misspoke. You never really had any to begin with, my dear. What are you talking about? I just don't remember them. I woke up and met me. Yes, that sounds about right for your very first memory. What? But you told me that I brought this sleeping maiden to you, that I asked you to save her soul. Oh, what I meant to say is that she came to me. She asked me to save her own soul. But it's so very easy to get confused. You, her, really, what's the difference? Dawning realization creeps over you like ice water. Her life was cut short, whether by the wolf's fangs or the hog's cleaver, or under the weight of a dozen other wrongs, I do not know. But in desperation, she called out to me, So we struck a deal. I would save her soul in exchange for theirs. 1 for 12. But it's not like I could let her go and collect them herself. She needed to stay here, you see, an insurance. So what then? You created me, is that it? To collect those souls on her behalf? Well, I should say that she created you, snipped you off a piece of herself to do it. It was all worked out in the contract, of course. And now that contract is fulfilled, panned out nicely for everyone, I'd say. So if you, by which I mean she, ever needs to get out of another bind, don't hesitate to give me another shout. Ta-ta for now. The room fills with a flash of blinding light. You blink and the goat is gone, leaving only a goat-shaped hole in the world. Slowly, you turn to face the sleeping maiden. You feel sluggish and heavy. You take a strained step towards the gilded coffin. Your legs snap like dry twigs and you crumble to the floor. The cauldron is the last to fall. It resounds with a hollow clang as it bounces off the ground. You slowly open your eyes and see the vaulted ceiling of the hall. You raise your hand to touch the clear crystal surface of the gilded casket. The glass lid slides open effortlessly, and you swing your legs to sit up. The marble floor is smooth and cold under your bare feet. You stoop down to pick up the familiar metal cauldron. Slowly, memories come back at its touch. Thank you for playing Wytchwood. And that was that. That was a great game, honestly. Published by Whitethorn Games. And that was that. That's the end. That was a good game. Very good game. Oh god, my nose is just very stuffy. I apologize. With that being done, I guess we can switch to something else. Though I do not know what. One moment, please. Alright, let's see. With that being done, I guess we could switch to some Dead by Daylight. Not much else to do today. Today was my only thought was to finish this game. I didn't think it would finish this quickly, but you know. There we go. Alright. Let us open up Dead by Daylight. Alright. There we go. Alright. Now we just wait for Dead by Daylight to load up. Gonna be a bit of a wait. I didn't think it would take this long. There we go. So let's put the perk cover on and get to work. Oh god, my nose is very stuffy today. Ooh. Alright, we'll be playing as Survivor as usual. Let me just test something. There we go. Alright. I think my new challenges should be available. Oh, 20 hours. Okay. So we'll just go on in. Alright. I think that's actually lagging it. Wow. There we go. Running deliverance. Alright. Oh, let me stretch. Ugh. And then we just, you know, die in this game. Ah. Alright. RPD, oh god. Why is someone bringing us to here? Ugh. If one of the survivors did, I'm just gonna cry. If the killer did, it could be a Scratch Me or Myers. Or something like that to scare the shit out of the streamers, because I saw another TTV name in the lobby. Ah. Beaming smile helps on the flower. We'll take a dash of that. All right. The killer brought us here. Legion. Oh boy. damn it! Mind gamed myself. They have pop. Okay. Did she really just leave? Okay. I took a protection hit for that. I wanted to heal her, but I at least know they have pop. That's all I know so far. I don't know what else they have. We'll see if they have iron. No iron, wow. Alright. That should give her enough time. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. I took a protection hit for her, so let me heal her up as well. Nope. I'm gonna heal myself now. Ah. Final totem. All right, let's get this. All right, let's mend. Come on. All right, let's see. All right. All right. Oh, got my nose. I'm dead here, but give them time. Oh wow, they're mad. But, you know, did what I could. Alright, time for hatch, hopefully. Hey, welcome on in, Midikai. I don't know why my computer is very slow today. Let's see here. Oh, I got my nose. Ah. I guess they're slugging them, I guess. Thrilling gameplay, I guess. I'll just browse Twitter while I wait. So he's just bleeding them out. That's alright. Hey, Coffee the Foxhole, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. Yeah, let me shout out to you while I watch this bleed out. How was your stream? Ooh, we're playing VR chat. Nice, nice. We're currently watching a Legion just slug everyone out for some reason. Hey, Wolfang, how you doing? I don't know what's... but to each of their own. Interesting game, though. Interesting game. Brought us to RPD and then just slugged us out, but... I mean, granted, he hooked the first two. I don't know why he chose to... Thank you for the raid again, Coffee the Foxo. Thanks for sharing your community with me. We're just watching the end game of this. Interesting gameplay, I guess. Double raid, yeah. And they bled out. Pop, call, lethal, and eruption. Oh well. Next match it is. Thank you for the Bonzi buddy too, Cavum. For those who don't know, my name's Borky. I'm a variety streamer. I do art and video games. Today we finished Wytchwood and then switched over to Dead by Daylight. And also for the entire month of June, I'll be using my webcam because I should at least, you know, like seeing my dumbass face. I don't normally use webcam, but I thought for the month of June I would for Pride Month. And now we're switching to the next match. I'm just counting down the days for Nicolas Cage, honestly. I just want to be a Prestige 100 Nicolas Cage. The fact that they actually got him is astounding, honestly. But how was your stream, Coffee Foxo, if you're still there? They took Murtusks. Oh, let me... There we go, let me... Sorry, I'm just also cleaning out my email. There we go. Fang, Kate, and Meg. Dead by Daylight, Behavior got Nicolas Cage. He's gonna be, I believe, a survivor sometime in July. Like, out of all the, like, you know, actors, famous people, they got Nicolas Cage to be a part of Dead by Daylight. I'm excited to see what his perks are called. I'm hoping the perks and his, like, ability, whatever, I hope the perks are references to his past movies, like Face Off, National Treasure, that Five Nights at Freddy's parody movie he made, whatever that one's called. I can't remember what it's called, honestly. I'm hoping the perks are just references to previous movies he was in. Ghost Rider and such. Why is my phone going off? There we go. Let me silence that. And I do apologize for the little bit of buffering or lag, I guess I'd say. I don't know what's wrong with my computer today. It's just been a bit wonky. DBD FNAF crossover. Oh my god. I know everyone's wanting FNAF to be crossed over with Dead by Daylight, but I think Behavior also knows they don't want to risk it with all the controversies around not Dead by Daylight, again around FNAF from the past. They know a lot of people would literally just bitch about it. I personally don't really care. I'm not a big fan of FNAF, but I'm not one of the people who are like, if FNAF gets in Dead by Daylight, I'm boycotting or any of that shit. Oh god, my nose is stuffy and I do apologize. Not FNAF itself, just the creator. You know, it was shown that he despite FNAF having a large LGBTQIA based fan base, he donates to causes that are taking away LGBT rights. And when it was pointed out, when it was called out upon him, he was like, you all hate me because I'm a Republican. Like, you know, he basically said he had the defense of, it's because I'm Republican, isn't it? And I'm like, no, it's not. You're actively donating to charities and organizations that want to take away the LGBT rights. That's pretty much it. Oh, it's TV bitch. Like, it has nothing to do with the game or anything. It was just literally people pointing out you're donating to anti-LGBT causes despite admitting your entire community fan base is mostly LGBT. And he's like, it's because I'm Republican. No, it's not. You say you support and love the LGBT community, but then you do that kind of thing. That's pretty much the only thing. And I know, I have a feeling Dead by Daylight / Behavior wouldn't want to deal with people pointing out, why are you partnering up with them? I personally am not a fan of the game. It's not my shtick. But I'm also not one of the people who are like, I'm going to boycott Dead by Daylight if they get FNAF in the game. Yeah. Again... that is a window, not a wall. I realized I am dumb. Like, again, I personally will not play the Hogwarts game. I will not buy the Hogwarts game. But I'm not going to shame those who do buy it or anything. I'm literally just going to say, I'm not going to look at you the same and treat you with respect if you choose stupid, shitty wizard game over real issues. That's why my status on Discord is literally trans rights is greater than a shitty wizard game. Like, if you want to play a wizard game, go play the numerous other wizard games there are. You don't have to support a bigot. But again, like, I'm not going to publicly announce, hey, these people are playing the game. Shit on them. I'm just going to... You can't expect me to be all hunky-dory as a friend of you if you play that game while actively saying I support trans rights. Like, I know a lot of people who play it, but I'm not gonna, again, openly condemn them. If they play it, they play it, but you can't expect me to look at you the same way again. Especially with me, you know, being trans. Alright, they have proved thyself, so I'm going to get on the gen with them after this. Like, I know several people who play it. And, you know, I'm still friends with them, but I also... The moment the subject of that game comes up, I literally tell them to shut the fuck up. They know my stance on it, and I'm not debating it with them anymore. I'm not going to debate basic human rights just so you can defend you playing a crappy-ass game made by a bigot. It's with my philosophy on everything. You can do you, but you don't shove it in my face. You can believe in whatever religion you want. You can believe in... Oh, God. Why me again? God damn. Please, TV bitch. I'll return the tape. I ran into a fucking wall again. Oh, shit. Thank you. Oh, God. You're too late to return the tape. The final Blockbuster store closed down last year. Fuck! God damn it, Blockbuster! You had one job! God damn it, Blockbuster. You had one job. You were supposed to stay alive. We got 2 gens left. Why me? Go away. I don't like you. Lady, I don't like you. Go away. I just realized I'm the only one she's been hooking. It must be the shirt she hates. Obviously, she doesn't like color. She doesn't like the beautiful colors of my shirt. The pinks, the purples, the yellows, the oranges, the black. What other color is there? Purple, pink, red. There's a lot of warm colors. She doesn't like warm colors. I'm healing. She didn't bring a Mori, that's for sure. I'm gonna get that last totem. I don't care. I want that totem. I will get that totem even if I have to die for it. I know it's not Noed, but still, I want it. It's mine. Give it. There. Oh god, my there we go, sorry. Computer was freaking out. There we go. Like I said, my computer is a bit framey today, so I do apologize. Whew. Nope. Damn it, I'm dead. Listen, she really doesn't like my shirt. She really doesn't like my shirt. At least they got out. I guess she just doesn't like warm colors or something. I got the save, though. That's all that matters. They can get out. You got this. Yeah. Let's go. Go on, Meg. Get out. Get. Go on. Get. She's really... Oh my god. This is hurting my eyes. Let's see, causing of lag. Can frame saves. No, there's not. I don't have that much up. I have my usual stuff that I have up: Discord, Steam, OBS, BikuBot, and StreamerBot. That's pretty much it. And of course, my browser for music. My computer is just crap. Every now and then, the frames just dip. Like, I have nothing else open. Just my usual shit. It's a pre-build, like a custom build computer. I know I need to upgrade it. I already have a new motherboard. We're just looking for the new I think I have the new processor. We're just waiting for the motherboard to be a good price, and then my friend's going to come down and put the 2 new parts inside my computer, and that should help with all the issues I'm having. But we're waiting until, because he doesn't want to come down 2 separate times to put the parts in. He wants to wait until he gets both parts and then puts them in for me. Because I know nothing about computers. He's my computer guy. He comes down from Tampa, which is about a 2-hour drive. So again, that's why he doesn't want to come down twice. It's a custom build. Like, it's a lot of Corsair parts and NVIDIA and stuff like that. Oh no, it's not a pre-build. Sorry, it's a custom build. It's a custom made one. Like, my friend got the parts and put it together kind of thing. I'm bad with words. Spoonful of ticks, oh my god. Alright. Next match. But if it keeps on, like, acting up today, I might end early just because of it. Because I might just need to do a deep clean of my computer, like turn it off and blow out all the dust. I dusted it 2 weeks ago, but I live in Florida, which is a lot of dust. So I can just I probably might do another deep clean of it today. Take it apart and dust it all out. Because I do a disk cleanup once a week. I dust it usually every 2 to 3 weeks. So it is due for a dusting. So it could be the dust that I might need to deal with. And then, yeah. We got a Rebecca, a Jeff, a Steve. Like, I already know my computer's crap. It has it has good RAM, it has a good graphics card, which is new, relatively a year old graphics card, nothing major. And we just recently updated the something. We updated the RAM, we updated the graphics card. We got the new motherboard. We're just waiting for the new processor, or it's the new processor I have, and we're waiting for the motherboard. I can't remember which one we already got. We're just waiting for the other one to go down in price to order that one, and then my friend's going to come down. I pay for his meal. I basically buy him a nice dinner, which is like, you know, 30, 40 bucks of like B-dubs or something. They eat while they put my computer together. I buy them drinks and whatnot. Is Steam in online or offline? It's in online mode because I need online mode for Dead by Daylight. Otherwise, I can't play Dead by Daylight. But nothing is downloading in Steam. I have all downloads paused when I play games. So there's no downloads happening. Like, if this wasn't an online game, if it was just me playing Wytchwood, I wouldn't need to be online. I could just play that offline because it's a single-player game. And I could have Steam in offline mode. But on online mode, I need it for multiplayer games like Dead by Daylight. My computer is just not the best. I paid $800 for it. I got ripped off and scammed by my sister's boyfriend. He got me he basically put together a $400 computer and pocketed the other $400. So now one of my best friend's partners comes down and upgrades my computer bit by bit. It could also, yeah, I do have Spectrum, so it could be shitty Spectrum, you know? It's Bright House / Spectrum. Ass. Or as I call it, Shitrum. Yeah, bit by bit upgrades are good. I buy new parts when I can. He happily comes and puts them in for me at the cost of me buying dinner or something, you know? I buy him a nice meal. He puts it together for me. Because it's a 2-hour drive. I can't pay him like $100, $200. So instead I'm like, hey, I'll buy you dinner, a nice dinner that you can also take home with you. So I usually order a good $30, $40 worth of food, whether it's pizzas, Buffalo Wild Wings, whatever he wants. I'll treat him to dinner. He puts my computer together. And he brings his dog with him because it's a big old dog and I love dogs. So it's a win-win, honestly. I get to see a doggo, he gets to build computers because he likes computer things, and we're both happy people. Yeah, Spectrum is just ass. I might just have to see what the fuck they're doing, honestly. It's the only internet provider I have in my area anyways, because my complex, with it being low-income housing, has a deal with Spectrum. So I can't have any other internet provider except for Spectrum. It's literally not allowed. Fiber optic is very good. I'm hoping when I move, if I ever move to like low Section 8 or something, I can get fiber optics. I did not mean to do that. I took that hit for you, Jeff. Be free, Jeff. I got rid of his hexes. That's all that matters. Alright, I'm gonna heal. My family's considering switching back to cable TV at this point because they're sick of Dish getting not. Oh yeah, I used to have Dish, and with me being in Florida for hurricane season, literally every 5 seconds, issue. I'm sorry, Jeff. Damn it. Steve's hiding in a locker. Fuck. Anyone gonna save Jeff? No one's saving Jeff. Damn. Steve couldn't even take a hit to get the save. But the person playing Jeff wasn't. That's the thing. He helped me when he was injured. I was going to go help him, but I had him near me. Steve had a chance to take a hit and get the save, but chose not to. Steve's the asshat in this situation. All right. We're getting 2 gens done at the same time. That's good pressure. Jesus fucking Christ. Steve hasn't been hit. Steve hasn't taken a hook state. If Steve plays like a rat, then I'm gonna be sad. Like, this is a team-based game. You gotta work together. Thank you, Benji, for donating. I don't know how much, but thank you. I'm dead here. Yeah, Steve's literally just hiding. Steve doesn't want to attempt to help at all, which kind of sucks. What can you do? At least he healed Rebecca. Like, look at that. Rebecca's coming back for the help, but Steve is not. Like... Like, Steve is literally... has not taken a single hook state, yet he refuses to come help. Like, I just don't understand why you play a team-based game if you're not going to help be a teammate. And I miss a skill check. Fuck. And I don't care if I die. Like, I will help a teammate out, even at the cost of my own life in the game. But I at least make an attempt. Steve just did not at all. Wouldn't go do any unhooks. He healed Rebecca at the end, but that was all he did. Yeah, Devour Hope and Ruin. Like, I couldn't get to Jeff in time, sadly. But what can you do, honestly? I applaud Jeff and Rebecca. They at least went for hook states. They at least took hits. They at least unhooked people. Sure, gens got done. But it's a team-based game. But whether I lose or whether I win or lose, it doesn't matter. All that matters is, you know, you help the team. Alright. While we will go into the next match, where is Yoonjin? Let's level her up a little bit more. Alright, we almost got her to Prestige 3. And then all that's left would be Felix and the 2 new survivors. But I still need to buy the DLC for that. Ugh. Cheryl, Rebecca, and Yui. All right. I just feel bad for Jeff, though. I couldn't get to him before second stage, which is a bad thing. My bad. But there were ample times for Steve to go for the save, even if it was just taking a hit. He wouldn't have gotten down. He would have just had to take a hit as well, just to get him off. Like, a hook state isn't bad. Especially when you have teammates, you know, who are there to help and get you out of the bind. There we go. She's officially prestiged. So now all I gotta focus on is Felix, which I'll do once I get more blood points. But yeah, thank you, Benji, for donating and helping out. Let me go to coffee right now and see if there was any private messages from that. Oh, commission scribble. Oh, it was a commission. Okay. Sent a message. Yeah. There we go. All right. Ooh, Auto Haven Wreckers. Killer Shack has basement. It's a clown. I just noticed their name, Bubba's Pants. Beautiful name. Beautiful. Oh, they got into basement too. Yikes. Alright, I stopped the regression of the generator, which is good. I'm getting rid of all the totems just in case. All right. Fuck it. Oh, so I'm blind with this kerosene can or whatever. There we go. She's just AFK down there. That's great. I got her saved from being put in the basement, at least. So now she's back, because she was just playing AFK. Got it. Not gonna deal with that. And she killed herself on hook. People, honestly. But yeah, I think I might call it after this match and send y'all over to someone else for the day so I can clean out my computer. Want to give it a nice, good, deep clean. We're not winning this game, but we're going to get as much points as we can. I'm dead here. Here we go. Let's see here. All right. Oh, let me heal up. All right, let's get this gen done. Hey, Joey Blacktie with the raid. Welcome on in. I will shout you out momentarily. I am currently keeping an eye out for a clown. Ugh. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna do this. Here we go. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How was your stream? How was your stream? Playing Dead by Daylight, I see. No. No. No! I'm a distraction. Hopefully Ace can go for the save. Oh no! Ah, God damn it! Well, I'm dead. You actually caught me at the very end of my stream because I'm having frame issues. So I'm gonna possibly end stream to clean out my computer and see if the dust is the issue I'm having right now. But hopefully you had a good stream, Joey. Thank you again for the raid. Yeah, my frames are dipping hard. So we're gonna possibly just end here, and I'll send y'all over to another amazing person as well. So we're gonna see who's live. Just because I need to deal with these frame issues heavily. Alright, let's see who's live. Got a few people here with Dead by Daylight playing. Let's see. Oh, we got some Diablo 4 with Dust. Dead by Daylight with Trans Joker. Dead by Daylight with Skiggles. Here. Let's see. Gonna send y'all over to Trans Joker, who's playing some Dead by Daylight. Because why not? Plus, with it being Pride Month and all. But yeah, I gotta deal with the computer issues. So thank you everyone for sticking around. Thank you all for putting up with my intermittent issues. Use whatever emotes you have access to, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Take care, and bye-bye.